I'm with Katherine Nelson, Director of Communications at DeSoto County Schools. We're going to talk about New Teacher Orientation 2013. How many new teachers do we have this year?
We have 215 new teachers. We have one from the University of Chicago, the Teach for America program. Many of these teachers have come from being teacher assistants, have worked on their degrees, have already worked in our schools, and now will be full-time classroom teachers. We have one of the lowest turnovers we've ever had. It's 7%. This includes retirees. This includes people staying home with their children. In a predominantly female workforce, there is some turnover, but people like their jobs here. They stay here. They make their career here. So 215 also accommodates the growth. We expect to have 33,000 students this year.
Why do we do New Teacher Orientation?
There's a lot to learn our procedures. One reason DeSoto County Schools is successful is because we do so much teacher training and preparation. We don't just put them in a classroom and tell them to teach. We lead them, we guide them, we help them along the way.
Mr. K, here we are with New Teacher Orientation 2013 this year. Why do teachers continue to be attracted to DeSoto County Schools?
Well, for the last 5 or 6 years, we've had about 2,500 applications, and we're flattered at that. Also, we have someone that's in the business of recruiting teachers, but I think they want to come here because we have a good school district. We have great teachers, and it's just like great athletes want to go play with great athletes. They want to come here to teach with our great teachers. Plus, we have great kids, and we've got a great school district. It's a good school district to work in, and I'm honored to have had the opportunity to work in this school district for almost 30 years now.
I always say a good teacher does not stand out in DeSoto County. A bad teacher stands out because they're all so good. New teachers, believe it or not, we had over 254 kids scored over 25 on ACT. Over 130 scored over 30 on ACT. Every high school has got multiple kids scored over 30 on ACT. Got a lot of great academic things going, extracurricular activities. I could go on and on and on. But remember this, our number one priority in DeSoto County Schools is safety. Safety of the children and safety of the staff. Our number 2 priority is academics. And our number 3 priority is extracurricular activities. I think we're well-rounded in all those, and we can't do enough things about safety in the world we live in today. Glad to have you as part of DeSoto County Schools.
We're here with Keith Williams, Associate Superintendent, and he's going to tell us a little bit about what we've done here today at New Teacher Orientation 2013.
The premise of what we're doing the goal is to set a foundation for these new teachers as they go into the upcoming school year. At this event, we've got new teachers that are new to the profession, and we also have new teachers that are new to the district. So what we want to do is get them familiar with our goals, our visions, where we want to go, where we're planning on going as a district. We're going to do that in several different ways. We had a speaker to come in who's nationally known, and she's going to come in and set some of that foundational information as far as classroom management, ways to implement those management skills in their classroom. We'll talk about some of the newer policies we have in place as a district, specifically our BYOD policy, which is bring your own device. I think that's a step in the right direction for the district as we move to the Common Core. What we want kids to do is we want them to have access to technology. We know that the kids that we're teaching now, it's a newer generation. They've had technology forever in their hands, and so what we want to do is find creative ways to keep them engaged in the classroom by allowing them to use that technology in the classroom. The third part of what we're going to do today is talk about policies and procedures that we have in the district, but we're going to do it in an interactive way that we hope will keep them focused on what we're doing while learning as well, again, the goals and visions of the district.
I'm here with Shalonda Sawyer, and you gave just such words of wisdom to our new teachers today. They were actually sitting on the edges of their seats listening to you. It was exciting to see, and I think there's so much wisdom that you have. Can you just, if you had any nugget that you would share and you want anybody to know that's a new teacher or an experienced teacher, would you share that with us?
I will. I would say please take the time on the front end to get your classroom together. Put the energy in on the front end so that you don't lose time and energy later on in the school year. And it's worth every moment of your planning process, as well as creating an environment for the students to succeed in the classroom where they know what to expect from day to day. And that's how we increase instructional time and ultimately help our students to become successful.
One thing that really struck me was you basically said that every child needs a champion, somebody who is there calling their name, cheering them on. Do you think that affects their learning day to day?
Ultimately, it does, because especially as they get older, and we say it all the time, but they don't care how much you know unless they know how much you care. And once you connect to a student and create that relationship, they will follow you. But until you create a relationship there and prepare them and give them a structured and consistent environment, they will not be able to learn from you as much as they would if they were able to create a relationship and look up to you and trust the information that you're sharing with them. So ultimately, regardless if it's 12th grade or kindergarten, it's important to build relationships with the students so that they ultimately will want to learn what you have to say.
Thank you so much. We appreciate you being here today.
Thank you for having me.
It has been a great day today at New Teacher Orientation. We have had a special speaker. We have learned about BYOD, which is Bring Your Own Device, and we have had a great and awesome time with Jeopardy. We had so many sponsors that helped sponsor this day. We had breakfast provided, lunch provided. We had New Teacher Orientation door prizes. There are so many that I can't even name them all, but we will scroll them on the screen right now so you can see that. It makes this event possible every year, and we want to thank you so much. I'm Jerry Hill with Communications at DeSoto County Schools.